Good Wednesday morning. Today we are going to be having some fun. We're going to head to Telluride. Telluride. Yesterday we ran over $1 Million Highway. It was a fabulous highway, good valley drive, paved roads. Today we're going to do Last Dollar. It's probably going to be the complete opposite of that, and it's going to be unpaved. And we're just gonna have to wait to see the views. And in the meantime, we got Pixie riding with us, and I'm with Kyle again.
Hello.
So they spent all their money on the $1 Million Highway, and they left us with a dirt road here. But who can say no to these beautiful views? Wow. And I think we found the bumpy section. Look at Jason's whip. Whoa, look at that. We got Jason and Kyle running around and taking 360 photos and video. Head over to their channels to see some of the 360 stuff. That would be pretty cool. Here we are driving the road, and these guys are running around on mountain bikes. Oh, that does sound like fun. I know Matt will have a blast on this. And our passenger princess right there. Go slow, there be cattle. There they are, minus some of the fences on each side of the road, but this really feels like what would be crossing the plains or the valleys or the mountains with the wagons and things. We found them again. Dig, 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 push. You can do it. This is one of the oldest aspen forests or logs I've seen. I haven't seen aspen trunks that large. Jeez. A lot of it because the national parks I go to, the aspen forest, they do grow back right easily after a fire. So their trunks are quite small, but these are huge. We just drove through that big forest patch. I was completely joking. We're driving this pass, and when I said, Jason, go all the way to the top, and he just floored it up there. Ah! Oh my God! I'm gonna turn around and reveal what's behind us. Whoa! Look at that. We are definitely gonna play some POTA up here.
Smiling like the butcher's dog out here, baby.
Is there a satellite pass for you?
At 12:20.
All right, we got the pack antenna set up off of the tail whip here, running down to Kyle's truck. All right, and we got Mike sending some CW. All the bips, bleeps, and bloops. I just like saying that. Just hanging out. I'm gonna be making myself a sandwich here in a second. Yeah. Lunch is provided by Mike and Jenny. Thank y'all. Sikipota, 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 Sikipota. Kilo Golf 5, Alpha Hotel Juliet. We are breaking down. We're gonna head down off this mountain, and I think the talk is gondolas. And a bar at the top. I got myself a little riding partner. Say hi, Pixie. Pixie. We're over here at Telluride Ski Resort, and obviously there's no snow, but we're gonna go take the gondola ride up. Here we go. Whee! It ain't wild. This is KH25AHJ. Gondola on the air. CQ.
Gondola to gondola. Hear who? Because you were CQing.
Kyle's having fun over here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Women losers are shit.
I'll be glad when we get on solid ground.
I've been telling stories. I used to be skiing, and there's drops like 60, 70 feet below you and no lap bar. You're just sitting in your chair. The whole thing comes to a stop, and it starts swaying forward, and it rocks back to that first time. You're like, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Well, I hope we can get it here. There's a ski lift crossing here, junction. That is so cool. I've never seen that. Gondola waypoint station here. I never seen a transition like this.
Oh goodness.
Well, we found ourselves in a little ski town. We went up and down. We thought we were going to go higher, but it took us down the other side.
This is your Harvest Moon habanero. It's a lean vinegar recipe. Vinegar, lime, salt, habanero.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Vinegary. The heat's quick right off the nose.
Coffin Race Reaper with scorpion. A little bit of smoky flavor and sweet from molasses.
Reaper, Reaper. Ooh, that Reaper shines there. I really like that. That was good.
Thank you.
Was that your hottest?
Yeah.
Yeah? I liked it.
If you want to go hotter, go for a grinder of red Savina habanero.
Uh-huh.
And you can put as much heat in there as you can stand.
Nice.
Give him something that'll shut him up permanently.
That's not possible. Those were good. He does ship on his website full time, so if you want to give him a shot, go to his website and order there. Sorry about the sound. My receiver died. It was on in my pocket. There's some sleuthing here for the kids. We finally made it off Gondola. That was a fun adventure. But we're down at the base of Trinidad, and we're having fun, and we're hanging out and having some beer. What's up, guys? How are y'all? Woo! Yeah, they're tired. I got here an old fashioned. It is with the ice chips. They need to put that on the website. It's not the solid cube, so I wouldn't order it. But other than that, it's mixed very well. I just don't like the ice chips. It melts too fast. It gets watered down.
He's not wrong.
I don't know what happened to the audio here. I was just summing up the day, how the drive over Last Hour Road was amazing, and then how we ended up in the next town, and the gondola ride was so much fun, and I honestly don't know what I said here. So moving on to the next one, because it happened again. Here I was trying to give an inspirational life speech that you do see on some of those nature documentary videos about when life gets you down. Don't just sit around and be down. Get out there and experience life. And because you know something is always going to be in the something, and you got to just overcome that hurdle, and by doing something. Let's go ahead and just jump to cooking. Let me know in the comments if you figure out what we're cooking before we're done. I got diced onions, diced jalapenos, sliced onions, sliced jalapenos. We got chili over here, and we got some beans. Here comes the reveal. Hot dogs, brats, and sausages. Well, as you can see, the hot dogs aren't on because they take no time. You know what's coming next. Some grilled onions and jalapenos. The brats and sausages are gonna be amazing.
Can I have one of those and one of those?
Yes, you may.
Thanks. I'm hungry.
Here we go. The final spread. Yes. What are you thinking, Robert?
I'm not going to be anywhere near Robert later tonight.
that hot dog.
Look at that. Amazing. I got a chili dog and a brat, and now it's time to get all of my beard and all of my shirt, because we know it's going to happen. Good, beautiful morning. It is Thursday morning, and we're out here, and today is a free day because Black Canyon is still on fire. So we're just taking it easy, and I don't know what's going to happen today. Right now, Jason's cooking, and I did some editing, and I don't know what's coming up next. So barista hobby, what's going on here?
So this is cold brew coffee. So the coffee grounds go in here. You leave it overnight in your fridge, in your water, and then I filter it again in this pour over coffee filter.
Nice, and it's like a mason jar?
Right, because you store it that way in your fridge.
Nice.
It's really smooth, it's really strong coffee.
And what mix-ins you have in here?
You mean the coffee beans?
Or yeah, whatever.
It's just, I just buy Starbucks.
I'm not a coffee person.
I just buy Starbucks, Pike's Place, or etc. Because it's strong coffee beans.
And you got French vanilla.
Oh, my creamer, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just coffee, mate.
And what's the yogurt for?
Oh, that's my breakfast.
Well, if I enjoyed coffee, I would have some. So the plan today is no plan. We decided to just kind of head up to a wildlife refuge to activate, and I'm going to give y'all a sweeping view of what we're looking at. Just look at the beautiful valley that we're overlooking. We're almost on a little butte here. On the drive up, just as we were about to stop, Pixie got excited and stood on the door handle trying to get a better view, and just kept hitting the down window button, and the window just keep going down, and Kyle's like, Pixie, come on, Pixie, get off of there, come on, Pixie, don't do this to me today. It was hilarious. I was dying laughing in the passenger seat. We are going to figure out how we're going to get all this stuff set up, and we're going to make a activation run here. Plus, I think Robert is getting ready for another satellite pass, hitting those rare grids.
Delta Mike 14, W5 ITR, Delta Mike 68.
Cell W5 IPR, thank you, 73.
73.
ITR WA60, do you have sent orders on?
Central Arizona Station, go ahead. I'm Delta Mike 68.
That's one of the best passes yet, man. It was so clear. Amazing. While we're setting up here, it looks like we're getting a little Texas rain because the skies behind me are blue and it's starting to sprinkle. What is going on? Well, due to life changes here, I needed a new pipe. So I went ahead and got a corn pop pipe. I've been smoking it on this trip and I've been really having fun. You gotta be careful with these at first so you can carbonize the inside without burning all the way through, and I've been trying to do that. But the first straw I took of this, Jesus, man, it went right back to my throat where you don't want it to be. So I'm doing it good though. And I'm just smoking and waiting my turn.
CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air, Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Whiskey Bravo. Calling CQ Parks on the air from Billy Creek State Wildlife Management Area in Colorado, US 9616. Calling CQ POTA and listening.
CQ POTA, Alpha Alpha Zero Zulu.
I don't know what's Hobby doing over here. Let's go ahead and take a look real fast.
So this is an old Yaesu 857?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got the little vertical with the ground plane magic carpet. And I'm monitoring what you guys are doing on POTA, and I'm gonna try to get a signal report on the same operator and then compare the signal from your end fed to my vertical, see if there's a difference. The signals appear to be coming in the same, but transmitting, I wanna see the difference. Okay, thank you. We got the same signal report. Interesting.
So what just happened there?
So Jeff and I had a QSO with Whiskey 5 Alpha Zulu Oscar in Texas, and we both received the same signal report, which was a 5.2, using different antennas, same power. So you guys are running an end-fed half wave wire antenna, and I'm running a vertical with the ground plane, probably a quarter wave on 20 meters. Same 5.2 signal report, so that's interesting, same.
So that was fun and interesting. So if you have a question, go ahead and head out there and do it. Like Mike has been saying, KAMRD. Just go out there and give it a shot. And I think the major difference is just the antenna. Got the same signal report. That's pretty cool.
Whiskey 5 India Tango Romeo, Parks on the air.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. Pixie and Kyle are sleeping. All righty then, and we're all activated. It was a great time, and I get a special treat. I'm jumping into Hobby's 4Runner. Ooh.
So the really nice thing about this specific
I already think this is a bad idea.
this specific, you have a lot of ground clearance.
All right, thank you, Hobby. That was awesome, and that was fun. I really did enjoy it. It really did feel like I was driving a bigger vehicle from my Civic, and the steering itself was a little soft than what I'm used to. I didn't really adjust the chair and got too comfortable. It was only an 18-minute drive, but I am still interested. There was no red flags driving, and I'm looking forward to it. So I think the plan today, well, for now, is we're gonna hang out at the park a bit, or our campsite a bit, and we're going to activate here. All right, the alert went out. We're batting down the hatches. There's a storm coming. Wind's gonna be up to 22 miles an hour, which is pretty much nothing. But if you're in a tent, 22 miles an hour is a little bit much. So I went ahead and batten down the hatches, and I put the cords on to brace the walls with these awesome roller cams. Let me just show you how easy these are. Links in the description below and might be popping up on screen. The roller cam is snapped on here. Pretty easy to do. It's just a carabiner. You put it on whatever you want, and with one hand you pull straight down, and it's taut. It's not undoing. To release it, just push it. And look at that, tighten back up. Such a elegant solution. I highly recommend them for camping and also for the amateur radio use for mask guying. I almost left that open. That would have been good. That might be it right there, the rain coming in towards us. But now you know, after you've broken down everything and you got the tent secured and the rain don't come. We even got this area ready. So what are you gonna do? Oh no, we're gonna drive into the lake. Well, we're over here in Ouray, however you say it. And it didn't really rain, it was on and off, but we're here having fun and enjoying the night. So we're headed over to Maggie's for some dinner. Jesus Christ, this is a huge burger. We are currently at Caraconte National Recreation Center, and this is a beautiful canyon, and they have an old train that used to ride through here, like a scenic train on the way to the Colorado, and they have an old steam engine on display. I wish this train was still in motion, because I would go on it in a heartbeat. And oh my God, that's the dam right there. This dam is a hydroelectric dam, so it's creating power for the cities and residents of the area. And I couldn't find how tall it is, but it's really tall. And they allow you to play in the water after it comes out of the dam. And there are some guys fishing down there. We had to move locations because, of course, a HF was not getting out. And now we're at the lake that dam was creating, and we're much higher in a larger space for the HF to get out, and we are calling CQ over on 20 meters somewhere, and we're using Jason's Kenwood with the tar heel. Nice. And I can't help but marvel on what beauty this world is, and Colorado is just a beautiful state. For a second, that looked like a Land Rover driving across the lake. I was laughing pretty hard, but it looks like just a pontoon boat.
This is Whiskey 5, India Tango Romeo.
Alpha Alpha 0 Zulu, CQ.
CQ Poto, CQ Poto, CQ Poto, CQ Poto, CQ Poto, CQ Poto. This is Kilo Golf 5 Alpha Hotel Juliet Con CQ. Well, that's how we do it. We run through, activate, and we're taking off on the road again. This state has been beautiful, and I know I said this before. I just want to hammer the point home. Please monitor 5.2 if you're on the road. We passed several hams, and we called out on 5.2, hey, you white truck, we see a ham antenna. I know that's 2 meter 440. Where are you? And then there's nothing. You know what? In the cities, I do give it to you. You're monitoring multiple repeaters, and that's fine. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere like we are right now, pan zoom of something awesome, you need to be on 5.2. That's all I'm saying. We are on our way back, and we're over here in Amarillo, and look on the road behind me. You might have guessed where we're at. There is a heavy smell of spray paint. Another clue. This is the final clue, and we are over at the Cadillac Ranch. Oh, look at that. We're right off the highway in Amarillo at Cadillac Ranch, and then this is, I don't know much about the history other than some farmer liked Cadillacs and decided to bury them, and it turned into a popular attraction to come out and tag with spray paint. Robert was pointing out, just take a look how many layers and layers of paint are on these things. Jeez. All right, it's time to put an actual sticker, the first sticker I actually put on a car. The others have been magnet on Gigaparts. I'm gonna put it right up here. Yeah. So if you're quick enough, you can go ahead and take a selfie with my sticker. Because Robert's so tall, I hope it's there. He stuck it right at the top. Jesus. Man, this is so cool. We don't have any spray paint, but we tagged it our own way. This is a stop I always wanted to stop at because growing up, we drove by it several times, but we never able to stop. And now I finally have, and left my mark. So Robert, you were hedging your bets. How many stickers did you put out there?
I put 3 out there.
3?
I put 3. And I found a Harley Davidson sticker way up on the top end of of one of the cars. Looks like it's been there for a while. And I am sure whoever put that there thought nobody's gonna reach this, but guess what?
You brought the 7-foot tall man over here.
That's right. We got the DR sticker right on top.
Love it. I love it. Y'all, this has been fun. I think this is where we're gonna call it 7-3. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you all for supporting me through YouTube memberships and Patreon. And as always, go forth and conquer. Cheers, Steve. Cheers, thanks. Man. This has been fun. Cheers, Jeff. Javi. Jason's eating. Rob. Kyle. Cheers.